Aaron Rodgers is an interesting guy. Like I said, I think I've said that before.
Mm-hmm.
If anyone were to do some crazy dolphin spiritual mate with the dolphin himself, it'd be Aaron Rodgers. Hello, guys. We are back. Punchline Pod. I'm Marlon Humphrey. Jack Settleman. Great to be here with you guys again. Great to be with you guys.
Let's go. Here we go. Week number 2. We've got a full slate of topics. The Ravens beat Cincinnati. Are Belichick and Saban washed? Can Puka Nacua keep this up? Is Justin Herbert a loser? And is Aaron Rodgers using a very interesting recovery strategy to heal his Achilles injury? But first, Marlon's mind. Did Marlon remember we start every podcast with it? Of course not, but that's why you guys get the most real answer for him. So Marlon, what's on your mind this morning?
Who would you rather have coaching your college football team? Deion Sanders or Nick Saban?
Woo!
I mean, let's just think about it here. Let's just Let's just go with the facts. Nick Saban won about 6, 7, 8 titles. Impressive. I mean, that's cool. That's
solid.
Cool. That's good. I helped with one, I want to say. But anyway, Deion Sanders never lost a game at the NCAA level. Just beat a crazy good Colorado State team. I mean, they were like double-digit dogs in that game, and they just barely beat them. It is what it is. A win's a win.
A win's a win.
I'm just saying, man. I mean, it at least deserves a discussion. And so who are you taking?
I'm probably going to go with Saban, but hey, the old could be out. The new could be in. You said Vibes could carry that team. I think Vibes took him down the field at the end of the game, put it into overtime.
Literally Vibes. I'm a fan of the... That's actually...
Is that your new celebration?
No, just like that. No fly zone, and then just hold up. I'm a fan.
What is it? Explain it, though.
Honestly, I don't really bust. This does have a little bit of bust down in there. Tab it. I think it's just what needs to be said. Like, that's what I'm thinking. Me and Shadur, we haven't really had any discussions, but I think it's just a bow. I'm not saying nothing else. Just
look at my watch.
It reminds me of. Now, I never quite understood what Chad Ochocinco said. Was it kiss the baby? It's like that. Nothing but kiss the baby. It's like, look, I'm not doing this. Just kiss the baby. I don't know what even kiss the baby means. It's actually kind of a weird saying, but I like it. I like it. I'm a fan. I'm not really a bust down watch guy, but you don't even gotta have a watch. It's more the just boom.
Does anyone play with a watch anymore? Because they use Justin Jefferson's chain got ripped off in the Thursday night game.
Yeah.
Does anyone play with a watch?
Actually, I think it's illegal to have a watch.
Yeah, makes sense.
Even the chains. I'm not a chain guy, so I don't really know how heavy a chain is. But
you are a chain guy though. You like the chain.
No, I don't.
No, you said that when you put a chain on,
Oh, yes. It's just too much. It's too much. A lot of attention when you got to bling bling. Sometimes scared. See, I'd be thinking I would get robbed. I mean, do I want to get robbed? No. I mean, if you get robbed, it's here. You can have it.
Odell wore a $2.2 million Richard Mille when he was on the Browns.
As a warm-up, though, or I think it was just a warm-up.
The tweet says that
that's something he would do,
that
right?
they missed Beckham's watch last week, and this week they missed his tinted visor. So maybe the refs just turn a blind eye.
So it is for sure fake. I mean, it is for sure not legal.
Yeah. But Odell got away with it. He wore 2.2 on his wrist to play a football game.
He should have really hit the. Show the watch. He needs. What is this? I don't even know what.
I don't know.
He needs to stamp his own celebration
or
his own flex. He needs to stamp that so it can be a thing. And
are you gonna use it though?
Nowadays you'll get taunting. Actually, it depends, man. Honestly, sometimes I make a play. I be not even thinking clearly. I might just bow. So we'll see.
Marlon, how many times a week do you think about the Roman Empire?
I went to school. I do remember the Roman Empire, but I don't even.
Have you seen this trend?
No, I thought we were talking about history.
Yeah, we are. No, we are.
Oh.
It's a trend on TikTok, and apparently men think about the Roman Empire like a few times a week. So some lady put out a TikTok like, how many times do men think about the Roman Empire? And so girls started asking their partners, how many times a week? So apparently men are thinking about it, but you don't think about the Roman Empire?
I'm not gonna lie. I remember the Roman Empire word, but I don't even know what that is.
Yeah.
What is the Roman Empire?
It's the empire of Rome. Like
Rome wasn't built in a day.
Exactly. So how many times do you think about that saying?
I haven't thought about that in years.
Me neither. But apparently people are thinking about that. What do you think is the weirdest thing you think about on a weekly basis that would just be mind-blowing for others?
Every time I come home, actually, every time I go in my room and leave my room or enter my home, I think about my dog completely pooping in his cage and then stepping all in it. But that's just currently. I actually took him to the vet. They gave him some medicine. He has not been pooping lately. So if you cared about that, he's a well-healthy dog now. But other than that,
I feel like your thoughts are fleeting. Like my
thoughts are always all over the place.
Yeah, some weeks it's this, some weeks it's that. All right, but no Roman Empire. No Greg Roman Empire?
No Greg Roman Empire. No Roman Empire thinking. That's interesting, though, that people think about that, actually. I'm actually a little bit surprised by that.
Me too.
Surprised by that.
Week 2, NFL. Ravens get a big W in Cincinnati. Were you in Cincinnati?
I did not travel with the team. Decided to rest up, ice up, and I was gonna watch on my phone. But then someone invited me to Buffalo Wild Wings. Speaking of Buffalo Wild Wings, we need the sauce.
Yeah, you're supposed to get the sauce.
By the way, we gotta try that. Yeah. I went to Buffalo Wild Wings, watched the game with other Ravens fans
in Owings Mills, Maryland. For all you Baltimore people,
Owings Mills, that is. I never wanted to go back to that location. That's the worst location ever. But they weren't that bad when I just went. But anyway, it's kind of weird watching the game at Buffalo Wild Wings. Everyone kind of looks at you every play. But it's kind of awkward when the person that's right above the TV won't stop looking at you after you make eye contact. It's like, imagine you're looking at somebody, you catch eye contact, and then you look at them for a second longer, and then they're still and then you're looking longer, and then you're like, dude, I can't look away. Your head's right underneath the TV. I could not look. I literally at one point was watching all these other teams playing. I'm watching 4 others. I'm like, I can't even watch the Ravens. I gotta watch the Bills and the other teams playing. It was. I watched like a half there. But it was a good game. I was super hype. Super hype. I mean, gosh, man, since going to Cincinnati, winning games, Joe Burr. Woo!
You were so hyped that you got on Twitter and tweeted in the middle of the game.
I broke my daggum Twitter fast. I was so hyped. I was like, I gotta, especially when Geno got the pick. Yeah. Only because.
Were you watching at that point? Or
I watched, all right, I watched his pick, but I did not see his return.
Okay.
When he got the pick, I got hyped and stormed out of Buffalo Wild Wings. I literally stormed out and did not come back. And
have you seen the return yet?
I actually have. Yes, because someone showed me this morning.
Okay.
Because I was like, dude, it must have been really bad for everyone to keep saying he could have scored. So.
What'd you think of it?
I mean, he was hyped. That's all I know. Because obviously he wasn't thinking clearly. He wasn't seeing clearly. But other than that, go Ravens.
You don't have any words of advice for him?
I've never caught one and scored myself. So it's like, freaking follow your. Joe's not going to tackle you when you got blockers, but.
All right, let me show you the alt angle because there is the alt angle that shows maybe he wasn't necessarily going to score in this play. So, and Burrow said he made a really nice play on the ball disguising, but they do have guys here. But still, where's he going?
16 was coming. And that big boy, but he probably wasn't going to get him.
All right,
16.
are you going to call Geno and ask him to explain? Because you also tweeted, did he really tell you before the game that he was going to have a pick? And does he say that every game?
Oh, I just called my mom accidentally. All right. No, literally, we're gonna tell you exactly what transpired. Literally. This is what we're doing once a week. We're going to call an NFL star once a week and tell us what happened on a big play they made, okay? Geno, we would like to ask first, what transpired Sunday morning before the game and then Sunday during the game on your very big play against the Cincinnati Bengals?
Yeah, I I don't know. I just felt like I needed to make a play.
Yep.
I just wanted to sleep that night.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of envisioning it, and then I told you I called you in the morning. Said I'm gonna get a pick in quads. I knew what I was gonna do.
And did you not say it was gonna be on a little post?
Yeah, I said I knew they're gonna run like a little post or something. I just had a feeling because they run in breakers usually when certain people are at number 3 or number 2, and I just envisioned it. That's all it was. Just brought my my vision to the game. Because the crazy part about it, I was not making them plays in practice all week. So.
Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. You were not.
I was not at all.
About to get benched. But
ask him I didn't score.
Okay, last question for you, Geno. We really appreciate your time. And why didn't you score? Is what one of the people in the audience.
Gotta make sure my eyes are right because I definitely didn't see that cut.
Geno Stone, we thank you for your time, sir, and we thank you for being on our first segment of Call the Player, Get the Play. Thank you very much. Thank you. Yeah, so I was actually trying to break into Geno's house Sunday. I was like, bro, and then I was like, yo.
Watch a game?
I was like, what's your garage code? He FaceTimes me like an hour before, like I'm like, bro, like, you're in the locker room. Like, shouldn't you be locked in? And he's just like, bro, I'm going to make a play. I'm going to get a pick. I'm like, all right, you're saying that pretty confidently. And then he didn't give me his code. So I was locked in. True story. That's true.
It's pretty crazy that he also knew what play he was going to have it on.
No, I said, what's going to be the coverage? He said, quad. He going to do a little post. Then he did it. That's why I was so hyped and I stormed out of Buffalo Wild Wings because I was just like, yo, that's crazy. That's crazy. Like, he told me. You know what I'm saying? I probably looked a little crazy walking out like that, but everybody was standing.
You think that guy by the TV was still making eye contact with you while you stormed out?
Honestly, probably.
I mean, you have to imagine as like a general person who's just going to Buffalo Wild Wings, enjoying some chicken wings on a Sunday, they see a player on the team just casually watching. It's probably an interesting experience for them. Do you think that
staring stop?
Do you think he knew or he kept trying to confirm? Like, was it clear? Were you wearing your jersey and your helmet? That's what you should have done.
He knew because then someone's like, hey, my son wants to say hi.
Oh, okay.
And then I said hi. Yeah. But then it kind of still remained. I actually dapped up some kid as caught. I think they were actually coming up to the table maybe. As soon as I got up, they were walking towards me. But I dapped them up and kept going.
Yeah, when does it stop?
Yeah, when does the staring stop?
What is the protocol for injury? Could you have gone to Cincy if you wanted?
Yeah, I guess it all just goes off. Do you want to be on your feet? Will the plane swell you up? Pause. I think that's what happened with Lamar, why he stopped traveling last year with his knee or whatever. So that's, I mean, I don't know if that really happens, but.
Bill Belichick and the Patriots fall to 0-2. Nick Saban benches his best quarterback for maybe not his best quarterback.
Yeah, dadgum, I don't even know who's the.
You tweeted that dynasties don't last forever. Are they washed?
Is Belichick elite or is Tom Brady elite? That's the $1 million question. It's looking more like Brady, but it is what it is. Saban. Look, is Saban washed? I don't want to say he's washed. I don't know what's washed, but something is washed.
Wow.
Look, guys, let me tell you this. I'm a realistic guy. Name me one. Look, Clemson's had a decent little run.
Yeah.
The USC, nice run. Miami had a nice run. Georgia right now is running. Not really, they're running. And they might, geeky. You know, it's dynasties can't last forever. Look, it's like you enjoy it and then you look back and say, that was special. It's like that clip from that Will Mahon. Man, I don't know what he was interviewing about, but he's just sitting there. He's like, that was special. You got to know what I'm talking about.
I think I know what you're talking about.
You got to know
Who's Will Manhunt, though? I don't know.
McMahon.
Will McMahon? All right.
McMahon. He did the football league, pro football league. He was a WWE guy.
Will McMahon?
Will McMahon.
No.
Type in Will McMahon.
WWE?
He did something. What
Who are you talking about?
Whoever did a football league.
He's talking about WWE. Vince
McMahon.
Vic McMahon doing like a documentary type interview.
Vince.
What did I just say?
Will, you said Will.
And then Vic.
Vince McMahon, yes, he's doing a documentary.
Doing a documentary
That was
thing,
special.
and he's
okay,
like-
we'll put that clip in. And you're saying that Bama Dynasty's done?
Guys, I'm just going to be honest with you. And I told you this last week. Texas ain't good. Alabama's just worse good. Guys, look, I hate to say it, it might be over. Okay? We had our fun. It was good. Who even is good? I don't even know if anyone's good. Is anyone good at football? No. Horrible. USC, Caleb Williams looking legit. Colorado is...
Michigan might be good. Ohio State, Notre Dame this week. We'll
Guys, I
find
was
out.
sitting there watching the Alabama game like... USF?
Yeah, that was bad.
Southern Florida? The South of Florida? There's a gazillion South Florida teams. And we're talking losing USF? Guys, we might lose 3 SEC games this year.
You already lost one. Texas Longhorns. All right, so you said Saban maybe washed, which I'm
I don't
quite
want to say
surprised.
Saban's washed, though.
But Belichick washed.
I don't know if Belichick was ever daggum dirty.
Wow.
You check that? Did you check?
What?
Dude,
What?
if they're washed, they had to have been dirty. Oh my gosh. Saban was filthy though. Let's be real.
Yeah.
Filthy. He just might be getting a little.
Is that
a
where
little spit
wash
shine.
comes from?
I have no idea. I'm
But-
just trying to be cool.
No,
I just
that
wanna be
actually
cool.
made a ton of sense. Probably the most sense you've made. And he was filthy, and then
He was
now
filthy,
he's washed.
He's washed.
All right, so let's just, in conclusion, Dynasty is done in Alabama.
Whoa.
You said that.
Whoa.
You said that. You did say that.
I said that, but I didn't say that.
Okay. Belichick was never that guy.
Whoa. Okay, yeah. I mean, I'm saying Tom Brady's that. Look, they were together though. You can't say it was one of the.
Yeah, but Tom won one without him.
It's kind of like this. And I probably sound like a Belichick hater right now. I feel like I'm Asante Samuel.
We don't play them, right?
I feel
so
like-
he can say whatever he wants.
I feel like I'm Asante Samuel right now because he's a super Belichick hater. But, and this is a horrible example, but it's always like that one coach, just this fire D coordinator. Just he's him. Becomes a head coach and it's just poo.
Mm-hmm.
That might have been like Brady with like peanut. Nobody wanted peanut butter
Belichick
sandwich.
got fired before Brady came. People don't remember that. He was the Jets coach. He wasn't very good.
Who wants a peanut butter sandwich? Or do you want a peanut butter and jelly sandwich?
I'll take both.
See, exactly. No one wants a jelly sandwich. You want a jelly and peanut butter sandwich. Brady might have been the peanut butter, or Brady might have been the jelly.
Or he might have been the whole sandwich.
Like if this year still goes down, it's like, is that 3 that's been losing seasons?
Mm-hmm.
Is that right? 3? It would be 2? Be 3, I mean, this is the year. And this is the same for Bam. Hey, it's all pendings, but it's looking like some people are getting washed.
I will say, did you see this play last night?
That was fire.
You saw this?
Not gonna lie, I
special
did
team?
not watch it on. Me and the lady watched the FaceTime movie date. Actually,
Really?
Just because you guys cared. You guys probably
Nice.
did, but that was
So
fire.
you saw this.
That was actually, and I loved seeing that on Christian Wilkins. As good as a player he is such a turd on the field.
You don't like him?
He's a turd. And
I thought he's funny.
He
You
also
actually
he
think
also
he's
did
annoying?
like I said, I'm a guy that carries trauma with me. It sucks to lose a national championship by second, and then you see that big dude doing the splits and crap and all that. So I carry trauma with me, and I ain't letting it go.
But that play was fire.
That play was fire.
Do you think more teams will use that now?
I think that is for sure going to pull teams to make that tackle really reach out, and safety's going to come right in there. It's going to make that guy play more honest, for sure. So there might be more blocked field goals this year. I mean, once you time it up just right, there ain't no stopping it, really.
Yeah, and then I don't think they fully used it the next time, but it put pressure on him, and he pulled it left because he was a little jumpy.
I do like them Patriots red unis, though.
Yeah, they're fun.
Them joints kind of fire, I ain't gonna lie.
You tweeted that you wanted to go skydiving.
Man, that's really what was on my mind the other day. What was on my mind? It's like, there's a lot of crap I want to do that I just cannot do in the off season just because the risk of I could possibly hurt myself and or die. Like I want to daggum be jumping out of planes and doing freaking parasailing out of freaking thing and freaking doing stuff and
Scuba.
it's just freaking stuff and just daggum. Frick, I ain't trying to die. Like, that's the thing. I want to climb the one mountain there where you won't die. You know, I don't want to, that's what I'm saying. I want to test, like, this is that.
Is Mount Everest the toughest climb?
Yeah, that's it. You can die on that one.
Yeah.
I ain't trying to, this is like normal people crazy. Mm-hmm. Not even crazy. It's like normal people risk and like white people risk. I want to do like right there to where it's like, it's okay. But I don't, here is, like I don't want to climb a mountain.
What's a white people risk that?
Climbing the mountain with no daggum, hooks or nothing. Just, you look like, yo, he.
That's only white people?
That's got to be a Caucasian thing. I mean, but I do want to jump out of a plane. With nobody on my back, though.
Oh, you want to go solo?
That's freaking lame. I don't want you on my back. Let me enjoy my moment. I want to enjoy my moment. This is my moment.
Is that how it works? They're on your back? Like, they're like tackling you?
Yeah, I think you have to do that to start, I guess.
Yeah.
But like, come on, let me fly.
All right, no skydiving for you for a little, okay? Once we get the ring, we unlock all the things we wanted to do.
Yeah, we unlock some things, man.
You said, what are your thoughts on Micah Parsons?
Dude, honestly, when I first met Micah, I thought he was going to be trash. Not going to lie. I met him at a camp, and I was just like, this dude's complaining a lot. He seems so lazy. Bro, I don't really do all that running, bro. Like, running ain't for me. I'm like, and then I was like, yeah, that guy's got a long way coming, man. I tell you what, man, he's going to struggle in this league. I'm like, maybe like 4 or 5 years. I'm like, man, this guy's going to struggle in the league, man. He's got a tough thing. And then he's like, now I'm just like, this dude is, for a guy that doesn't like running, he'd be running fast as crap. I'm like, I think he might be one of the best in the league.
One of?
Honestly, I just said this today in the training room. I said, Micah Parsons might be the best player in the league. I'm not going to tell you who was hating. Somebody was hating.
Who was hating?
Right? I can't tell you. I ain't going to say who was hating. I ain't going to say who was hating. But he was like, he's overhyped. People, guys. I'm like.
Wait, why did he think he was overhyped? Because he looks the part. And the stats back it up.
He didn't really say. I literally had to question myself. I said, am I riding Micah Parsons' coattails? That's literally what I asked myself. And I said, no, I'm not. He's a beast. Look, the easiest position in the league, in the entire NFL to dominate is rushing the passer. That's fact. That is fact. Not quarterback. I mean, that's actually really hard to dominate. Now, wide receiver, not any, but look at all the positions. What position every year is there dudes getting like crazy amounts of, like, it's always for defensive player of the year, every single year in the top 5 running, it's always a pass rusher. It's like the easiest position.
You said that would be your emergency position.
Come on now. Let me lose a step, pass rush, put my hand in the dirt. Come on.
He's not even hand in the dirt.
Yeah, he just stands up and look at Myles Garrett doing this.
Yeah.
And then just, it's like, dude, you can just do the dumbest. How many people get sacks off running past the quarterback and the quarterback it's so easy. It's not easy.
It sounds like.
But it is. Okay, it's easy. It's easy.
Can you hit any moves before you cover someone?
No, that's the thing.
You can't dribble.
I can't really do crap. I mean, I just got this line up. And then I still might lose. But then with those guys, they start be doing goofy stuff. Okay, that's my rant.
I saw there was a tweet that said, if you clone 22 of the same guy in the NFL and put them, they were 11 on offense, 11 on defense, which player would be the best team? Would it be Micah Parsons?
Whoa.
Yeah, take this through the mind. Visualize this. So someone like you, probably too small. I don't know how well you'd block a team of Micahs. I don't know if you could move the rock. I've seen you throw. That definitely wouldn't be your offensive game plan. Who do you think it would be?
This has nothing to do with this question. You don't know what's funny about Tom Brady? When he just did his little, like, me not having Twitter, like, that actually sometimes takes away a lot of the things I'm actually thinking about without having Twitter. Yeah, my ghostwriter, I can text them, text her. I got a couple ghostwriters. But Tom Brady running down and doing his little thing when he had his little welcome home.
Yeah.
It's crazy that's the best quarterback to ever play the game. Because he looked like a dad that they just gave a jersey to and said, you want to go out on the football field for one time? And he just runs all goofy. He's like, yeah. I'm like, looks like a dad that's like, I know you've always wanted to do this, so I'm surprising you with this jersey. You can go down and just. But okay, that's a complete side note. And sorry. Best player.
Best player if they were cloned 22 times.
It might be Micah Parsons. Micah Parsons, or I'm trying to think of.
Like Tyreek Hill. They're probably too
But
small,
he's
right?
blocking. That's what I'm saying. Micah Parsons is like a kind of big dude. Yeah. Pause. Who?
Lamar.
He can't block.
Can't block.
He can't block. He cannot block. You have to think of a dude that's.
So it's probably a linebacker or Derrick Henry.
He's too stiff.
Yeah.
He's a straight line. Michael Parsons can literally the dude freaking runs like a 4.3.
What about a team of the guy who was talking
Maybe
crap
DK
on Mike?
Metcalf.
Oh. I think that could be
But
it.
can he block? On the line.
Come on.
On the line? You got to get a bigger, wider.
He's not facing like a bunch of DNs. He's just facing a team of. Could he block Micah? Probably not. But maybe.
The only position that can do both is a pass rusher.
What about a tight end? What about I don't think there's any in the league right now that are like
Darren Waller.
Yeah. Like he's a freak athlete. He's 6'6".
Possibly Darren Waller.
But if you think about it, can DK chip a team of Micahs to give DK's wide receiver against Micah's corner
That's
enough
true.
time?
Do you think Micah?
Actually, you're gonna have to have chip protection dealing with. That's the problem. You don't put a big enough guy on the line.
Because Micah cornerback can't guard DK receiver.
He might be able to though.
So DK O-line just needs to be able to block Parsons D-line long enough.
All right, so Micah, DK, Darren Waller are like the leading candidates. We'll run the Sims.
I want to say Myles Garrett, but
yeah,
I don't know about him on the offensive side. Except running back,
he's a hooper. He's probably got skills.
That's actually a really good question. Not gonna lie. Well, those are the 3 or 4.
Yeah,
we'll have a 4-man list here.
All right, in that Jets Dallas game, CeeDee Lamb had 143 receiving yards.
Oh, they lost bad.
No, they won. The Cowboys won.
Oh, yeah, they won. The Jets got cooked 30-10, right?
Yes. Wow, look at you.
Yeah, I do look at the box. Without Twitter, I do look at the box.
You're a box score watcher. All right, but
I'm really a Twitter guy.
So if you're a box score watcher, CD had 143 receiving yards against Sauce, but then
was it against Sauce?
After the game, Sauce quote tweeted and said they only threw at me once and it was a pass breakup. And then he deleted his Twitter.
Saucy deleted the Twitter.
Yeah. So
it might have been the Cowboys. The Cowboys fans ride hard now.
Yeah. All right, before we get Sauce deleting his Twitter though, 143 yards, but only 1 target to him. What do you do about the general people who are like, oh, CD cook Sauce? Like, you're a corner. Does that ever bother you? No. Like when Jamar had 200 yards in that game, how many yards?
Sure, he might have had about 150 on me. Might have about 150 on me. No. For me, it's like, I just literally got cooked. That's embarrassing in itself. Like sometimes I will say this, sometimes you don't really know the worst part about anything is, for me, is when you play bad and you got to just watch the film and then you're just getting cooked in the film room. Once you get past that, there's nothing that's really.
Yeah. So you don't let Twitter be like, oh, we got cooked, even though it's not true, like in that case. But then he deleted his Twitter.
I don't know. For him, it just might have been the Cowboys fans just going crazy.
Yeah.
Dang, he deleted his Twitter. Saucy, man.
Now we're never getting that DM back.
Yeah, we're never getting that DM back. Well, Saucy, I guess I'll have to. We're going to play the Jets, right?
No.
Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah.
Says he's going to come back this year.
Yeah. What do you think about that?
Can you peg-leg a quarterback? You don't have to be that mobile. He does some crazy crap.
Have you heard the most recent thing he said? I don't think you have.
I have not.
So before I tell you what he said, do you think there's any chance he plays this season? It would be 4.5 months. Quickest NFL recovery, Cam Akers, 6-7 months.
Oh, no, definitely not. I remember Cam Akers was like insane coming back.
No shot.
He is a quarterback.
So you're saying if there's a position, but But you got to be somewhat mobile, no?
Depends on how the season's going. What if they just... I don't freaking know. That'd be just insane.
I feel like it was mean to their fan base to like give them the hope that Rodgers is coming back. Like, bro, you're not coming back. It's 4 months.
But that's something Aaron Rodgers would do, though.
Yeah.
Just say that, just to say that.
Yeah. So what he said. So first he said he's getting a surgery that's going to quicken up his recovery. That's something that's never been done before. Different surgery, which that I won't put past him. But he also said he got advice that listening to the sounds of dolphins mating is healing and therapeutic to the body.
They got mics in the ocean? Is he? They got mics in the ocean? I'm confused. Did he buy a dolphin tank and just got him? Like, what's going on?
Can you pull up a sound? Maybe we can find a sound.
I mean, I guess you record everything. I mean, everything. Look at these little.
They got mics in the ocean.
They got mics in the ocean?
Like dolphins mic'd up. Wired.
Crap, I need that. My dad himself. Whatever. Maybe I need to start listening to dolphins. What is dolphins mating? I don't even think I want to know, actually. I think.
What if it's therapeutic? Like white noise, but instead it's... So do you think that will help his recovery?
Aaron Rodgers is an interesting guy. Like I said. I think I've said that before.
Mm-hmm.
If anyone were to do some crazy dolphin spiritual mate with the dolphin himself, it'd be Aaron Rodgers. It'd be Aaron Rodgers.
You think that's what's going to bring him back in 4 months is mating with the dolphin?
Dude, I do know the more wealth you get, the more access you have to some very strange stuff that can really beneficially get you back right. So, I don't put it past him.
Okay.
Don't put it past him.
In your box score watching, did you stumble across Puka Nacua?
Not gonna lie. I did not stumble across Puka Nacua. But it is interesting that guy's going crazy like that.
Yeah. For those who don't know, fantasy players know. I know you don't know about fantasy. But Puka Nacua set an NFL record, 25 catches, 266 yards in his first 2 games, passing Anquan Boldin for the most catches in his first 2 games. 5th round rookie. Cooper Kupp out. He was like wide receiver 1 the last few years in that system with Stafford. Now Puka slides in seamlessly. Scheme or ability?
He's starting off on the daggone. We're over here talking about Zayball and Puka Nacua's coming out of nowhere, out of the freaking left field. But I also have not seen any. I need to watch some film. I haven't even watched any film.
Well, you play the Rams later in the season, so I would assume you'll watch some film.
Guess we'll see for a daggone self.
Who's the best rookie wide receiver you've ever guarded that you just knew, like the dude had it from day one?
Well, Jamar did that to me as a rookie. So I will say, as weird as this is, even though I gave up a lot of yards, I did not think he was Himothy, though.
Wow.
And then he went on to show he was Himothy.
Except yesterday. Maybe Rock Ya-Sin just has his number.
Hey, that play had me hyped. That was another... Like, I wasn't trying to celebrate in Buffalo Wild Wings, but there were a couple of times hey! And then I'm like, sorry. Let me not join in with you guys. You can't even enjoy your wings without... But anyway, yeah.
So it wasn't Jamar.
Another guy who I thought was... This is a random person. But, like, it wasn't dumpster time of the game. But, like, sometimes you don't know somebody that's a rookie, and they get out there and, like if they're like wide receiver 4 or 5, you're not really putting too much stock in like what they do. They also don't have that much tape to really watch. Play for the Rams. His name might have been something Josh.
What year?
The year when the Rams came to us.
With Odell?
No. Oh, maybe it was 3 years ago. Dang. Freaking old, bro.
Yeah, you are.
No, it was Justin Herbert's rookie year.
Wait, that's the Chargers. Josh Palmer?
Josh Palmer.
Really?
I don't know how he's doing now, but I was like, what? Whoa. I was like, what the crap? And then somebody else was like, nah, bro, he actually kind of nice. Like, it was random, like, because they obviously had Keenan Allen and Mike Williams, so he wasn't getting that much like clock. But I don't know how he's doing now, but that was a couple years ago. It just surprised me. I don't know if... I'm not going to say he's in Jamar Chase category. Like that.
He's better.
But I'm just saying, he was straight.
Okay.
No, wait, hey. Let's talk about the NBA for a second. Did you see the new rule thing with the NBA?
Oh, load management?
Load management.
You have to play next week or you're going to get fined.
Yeah, load management. What do you think about that?
I think that I saw someone make a joke that Kawhi Leonard went to Deion's game and he doesn't even go to his own games. I saw that it's an 80.
He was at the Colorado game?
Yeah.
Kawhi Leonard?
Yeah.
Wow, that is actually, he does not go to his own game. That's actually kind of crazy.
My thoughts on it are, to me, it sucks for the viewer. It sucks if you buy tickets, you go to see your favorite player, Kawhi and Paul George are sitting, but 82-game season, like, let's be honest about what's important. If you can get Kawhi healthy for April, May, and hopefully June, it sucks to say, but it's the same thing that we're saying with you. Like, no one's trying to rush you back right now, except everyone. But what did you think?
I think, it does suck to be like, y'all going to see LeBron play, and then you get there and he's not playing.
Yeah.
And he's not even there. You're like, oh, he's on the bench. He's like, wait, no, he's not. It really does suck when there's 2 stars. You got to play one if you can. Like, if you're hurt, you're hurt. But then sometimes, dude, I went and saw LeBron. It's kind of crazy. NBA's weird. Sometimes they'll, like, not even play for 3 quarters, and then, like, 4th quarter, just turn it on, which is weird, too. But I think it's a good rule for the fans. Like, you're way closer to more fans are way closer to the players in the NBA than, like, NFL.
Yeah.
Like, and they're not wearing pads and stuff. People think I'm so small when they see me. I guess they think I'm supposed to walk around with shoulder pads on. But it's like, NBA games are definitely more intimate, I would say.
Yeah.
Like, you can actually yell something at them and they will literally hear you. Like, you suck. And they're like, say it again. Like, oh, crap, my bad.
That's you on courtside this year. Yelling at heads.
Y'all gonna see me courtside. Hey, Coos, pool. Yeah, that's me right there. Courtside, Wizards. Wizards, yeah. I like the rule. I personally like the rule. There's a lot of resting, but it is a long season.
Yeah. Are you going to be back on Sunday?
Yes. Yes. No, I freaking don't know. What? Frick. No, I actually don't know. Dude,
The haters.
Dude, I'm not gonna lie. The haters got to me. The daggum haters have. It's out of my control. At this point, I don't even know what I don't know. But we'll see.
All right.
Gosh, this past Sunday had me excited. I wanted to get out there bad, man. Goodness gracious.
So you like football?
It's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay. It's okay. Got a big passion. Got a big passion for the game of football. It pays the bills. Pays the bills. Nah, football's solid. I still do wish I was in the NBA though instead.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just feel like it would be just such a like, this is the thing. At the end of the day, check this out. Think about sports for a second. Just think about all sports. I want you listening, watching, whatever. Just think about every sport you can think of. You got track and field. You got baseball. You got
Football, basketball,
soccer. Let's just go with those 5.
Mm-hmm.
How many people do you see running every day?
A lot.
A lot.
Yeah.
When you're at a family reunion, do you see anybody ever pick up a baseball bat?
Sure.
You see people hooping all the time.
Yeah.
You see people playing soccer, dadgum, depending on where you're at, everywhere. You never see somebody put on shoulder pads and a helmet and go just, hey, man, let's just go bust skulls right quick. You never see that. You never
Wait, you don't do Oklahoma drills at your family?
You never see anyone put on cleats ever for, hey, man, you want to just run some routes on air? And we can just mess our joints up at 40 years old? Like, never. I picked the best sport, but the worst at the same time. Only if I was 6'7". I could shoot. I can dribble.
I highly doubt that. I've seen you shoot around before. There is nothing. You're the cliche, like, football player who thinks they can play basketball. Cliche.
No, I only said I could do one thing, and I said dribble and play defense. I'm elite defender. Elite.
You
defender.
foul out.
I'm a Pat Bev. I'm a Pat Bev. I am me and Pat Bev and Draymond. Him.
That's your crew. Podcast and defense.
Podcast and defense.
And mad annoying.
That's who I am.
That's your player comp, Draymond or Pat Bev.
Draymond or Pat Bev.
Is Justin Herbert a loser?
You know, I have a just. Did we play them this year?
Yeah, prime time.
Oh.
That's one of the games you have to get a pick six to win Deep Boy.
Oh, yeah. I remember that. I am currently trying to sell a Justin Herbert trading card. So he needs to not be a loser until at least we play them. He needs to ball. Ravens. Now, I'm not hating on your downfall, but I'd like for you to play a little.
Yeah. Against the Ravens.
Against the Ravens, yeah. So, because...
But there's people asking now, right? Justin Herbert, he constantly gets put in the top 5. I mean, he's top 5 in sales of sports cards, right? So he gets the respect, and he looks the part, right? He's the pretty, tall, big arm.
Still got the flow?
He's
buzzed.
I don't know what Harry's rocking. I think something in between. And he puts up the stats yesterday against Tennessee. 300 yards, 2 touchdowns, no picks, right? Like, team scored 24 points, going to overtime, right? But then in the playoffs last year, same thing. They go up 3 scores. T-Law comes back. So is it a Herbert thing? Is it a system thing? Or are there organizations who are just losers?
I mean, he just got paid. That book can put up some stats, though.
Yeah.
But see, like, stats are interesting sometimes.
Like, what would you rather have? Lamar, who's 47-17, but doesn't have the passing numbers all the time? Or would you rather have Herbert, and you think it'll click eventually because he's putting up those numbers week in, week out. He's got the talent.
I'm not a big fan of Lamar, so I'd rather have Herbert. No, I don't know. Like, I don't obviously watch enough Chargers, but it's like he do be putting up mad numbers, but they be losing. So honestly, it's...
Did you see his audible during the game?
That should have been a flag. That should have been a flag.
Why?
Because you're not allowed to celebrate with gun or anything that is... Can't even do the bow. Should have been a flag. By the rule. I wanted to get called when we play him. Dadgum. Shoot.
So you got a little bit of... That is like the Draymond, Chris Paul in you to like, ref, he's making a gun signal.
100%. 100%. I'll be like, I felt danger. I felt danger. I felt danger by him holding a gun to the guy I'm guarding. I'm scared. I am spooked. The rules are the rules.
What's the craziest audible call that you've ever heard? Because Omaha with Peyton Manning, now we've got the machete or the gun, like the...
All the audibles are daggum offensive stuff. I don't pay enough attention. Can. Nah, I don't pay enough attention.
Can? I feel like everyone knows.
And I know everyone has can.
I mean, people will use like Taylor Swift.
Is Taylor Swift dating Travis Kelce?
I don't know. You tell me. What do you think? You think it's realistic?
That dirty dog, Travis. You dirty dog, you. Travis Kelce is dating Taylor Swift, per source. And
that's how we get the viewers up here.
I can't, shout out to Trav. Shout out to Taylor. What do they call her fan base? Swifties. That's a good couple right there. It's a good couple.
Did you see that Colorado had a Rick Ross package?
No.
For Jumbo.
Everybody's pulling up to Colorado. Celebs stay in the house. Crap. What's it like to be a Colorado Buffalo? Gosh, I wish I was in the NIL era. I made my money go a long way. Recruits came in town, I had to take them recruits out.
You were keeping a few dollars?
What? No, I was showing them a good time, but then I would always lose them. All right, dude, look. I was by far the best recruiter for Alabama they ever had.
You're the worst for the Ravens, so I'm curious how you did.
Might not be the best for the Ravens, but I'm the best for Alabama. Look, I would get my recruits, man. Look. And look, I'm just going to be honest. I was kind of wild out in college. But I was showing them a good time. So anyway, I'm not going to say the recruit. I had Chauncey Gardner as a recruit. He told me he was coming to Alabama, 100%. I said, bro, what you just said? He said, I'm going to Nick Saban's house tomorrow. I'm committing to Alabama. We was kind of lit. He did not come to Alabama, and he did not commit to Alabama either. Whatever. Anyway, one story here. I had my recruits. We went to a house they called the White House. It's pretty random. Sorority chicks, whatever. Young boys, you know what I'm saying? Young men. I'm like, bro, I got y'all that, bro. It's one thing. One of the guys, he had smoked marijuana for the first time. Under my wings. Maybe I was a bad influence. I don't know. But like I said, I was wild in college. Whatever. First time we're in the car. We get out. He got stuck in the car. Couldn't get out of the car. I'm like he's freaked. He couldn't move. I like all the other recruits had went inside at this point. So I'm like, bro, like, how are you stuck in the car? Like, how could you be stuck in the car? I come up to him like, bro, your seatbelt's on. Bro, this dude was like at the point of panic, I'm like, fam, take your seatbelt off. Go to the White House with a pregame. It was cool. And they were like a little nervous. I'm like, bro, like, it's cool. Wow. Like, they were like kind of. Next thing you know, we go out. Go to the bar. Order like a ton of drinks. Not gonna lie, it's a crazy amount. Whatever. I turn around to find them. I lost all of them. I don't know where they were at. I call one of the coaches like, Coach, I lost them. I'm like, I don't know where they're at, but I lost them.
And your takeaway is that you were a good recruiter.
Oh, I was great. I think I lost them from having a good time. And none of them ended up committing, so maybe I wasn't. They had a good time. I know that was probably one of their best visits.
So the seatbelt guy, he didn't go to Bama.
Oh, he did go to Bama. That one did go to Bama. Single guy did go to Bama.
Maybe he thought if he didn't go, you'd tell the story to everyone.
Seatbelt guy did go to Bama,
What
actually.
position?
Corner.
Was he in the NFL?
No. Honestly, he might have. The problem with him was, I think I showed him too good of a time to where like the next time I like saw him, I think he came back on his own, and like I saw him at a frat house, like he was already in college. He said what's up to me like I wasn't, like I was like he said what's up to me like, oh, what's up? Like I'm like what the you don't know me anymore now? Like he might have had too good of a time, and then he peaked right before he even got there. So it just kind of went down. But he committed. He came to the school. That's all that matters.
I went out in Tuscaloosa in Bama. I went to Galette's.
Yeah. Wine Wednesday.
I went to Galette's. What was the freshman bar? I forget the name.
Rounders? Did you go to Rounders?
No, we didn't go to Rounders.
Rounders.
Went to the booth. You ever go to the booth?
The booth? That is.
Wow, you're really having a time in college because the booth is college.
Oh, it is full college.
Yeah.
Oh, it is.
That place is.
It is college.
Yeah.
Dude, my old stomping grounds, man.
Yeah.
I got some stories to tell about the booth, man. Actually, I was not a big booth guy though.
And what's the one by the booth?
Innisfree? Is it across? Innisfree.
Yeah.
That was the go-to.
Really?
That was the go-to. That was more, it's more of none of the bars are too elegant.
Yeah.
But that's the top tier, I would say. That's probably like.
They were charging cover. I was pretty surprised.
Sometimes they'll charge cover.
It was a big weekend, Texas Bama, two mid football teams, facing off.
Two very mid.
They got to price it up. It was $40 cover to get in.
Wow.
And I was like, I'm okay. But college kids?
Dude, Innisfree, Rounders, they'll charge like $100.
Really? Because that's where the freshmen.
That's like that's like our club.
Yeah.
Club.
All right. Well, let's get the people of Baltimore excited. 2-0 for the Ravens, but more importantly, that hat you got on. Baltimore Orioles are going to the postseason. Your boy, G-Rod, pitched a gem, and then we followed up with a big win, come from behind win, going to the playoffs, first time in 2016. But the most interesting thing about the Orioles clinching the playoffs, you saw them celebrating. They did the champagne, they did the beer, whole thing. They're going to the playoffs.
That was this past week?
That was last night. They play tonight in Houston. What do you think about that? You think you could celebrate a postseason berth and then pick up and play the next day?
Who watches baseball?
He does. I watch some. You think it's boring, don't you?
I go to the games.
Yeah.
I go to the games sometimes. Go. All I know is if you're a baseball fan, look no farther than this cap right here. This is B. That's for Baltimore Orioles. We're winning the Super Bowl. Period. I said at the beginning of the season. Who is the best team in baseball? It's the Baltimore Orioles. I spoke on it. I believed in it. Now we're here. We ain't worried about no Yankees.
They're out.
We ain't worried about no Red Sox.
They're out.
We ain't worried about no White Sox.
They're out.
Gosh dang it, I thought those were like the good teams. I thought those were like the best teams. Obviously, I only watch the Orioles. We ain't worried about Aaron Judge.
Out.
We ain't worried about Shotani.
Out.
Gosh dang it. Freak. Shotani's out?
Yeah.
Dang. Who's in?
Try and get one player in the playoffs besides G-Rod.
Shotani? I thought he'd be balling.
He is. It takes more than one.
Hold up. Rodriguez.
No, he's on the Orioles.
There's another Rodriguez.
Alex? He's been retired for a decade.
Poppy's been gone, huh?
Yeah, he's out. Also, Red Sox.
Puchos.
Pujols. Retired.
Dude, I don't even know another baseball player. Wait. Ooh, who's the guy that got punched in the face?
Oh.
He went up.
Tim Anderson. On the White Sox.
I knew that.
He's out.
Yeah, I'm out. I don't know.
You can't name a single player in the playoffs. What about, I think you'll know someone from Houston. Astros, Cheaters, that whole vibe. Altuve, little guy. No?
Oh, I know who's got to be in. I know this team's got to be in. Atlanta Braves.
Yep.
I went to one of their games. That stadium's rocking.
Yeah.
That stadium's rocking.
They got guys.
I don't know.
That's who we're going to play in the Super Bowl.
They on the...
Yeah, they're on the NL. We're the AL. NFC, AFC, AL, NL. Acuna, that's their guy.
I didn't even know that. Well, baseball's for the lames, but if you're an Orioles fan, it's for the cools.
Are you going to go to a playoff game?
I 100% will be attending a playoff game.
Do they get you tickets for that? Or you got to put in a request?
I have to... Oh, I hit up my boy. I don't know how playoffs work, though.
Oh, you just hit up G-Rod.
I'm not going to lie. For the longest, I used to just buy tickets. I used to go up like a normal fan and just buy tickets. Box office. And just buy tickets.
Not like SeatGeek or anything?
Old school, baby. Walk up. I want to sit in this section right here. I want to be on TV today, baby. I want to be on TV right there.
So if the Orioles play in a playoff game at home, they're going to invite guys to get invited.
I mean, they're not going to sell out.
Yes, they will.
You think so?
Yeah.
That top deck's going to be sold out?
Yeah, for the playoffs, yeah. It gets rowdy. The Orioles playoff games are rowdier than the Ravens playoff games.
It do not get rowdy.
It does.
No, it don't.
I promise you.
That top deck, I haven't seen nobody up there
I'm
ever.
telling you, I'm excited for you
and
to
this,
go.
Okay, when I sit, this top deck right there, that one right there.
It will be full. Was it full? It was a sellout, but was it full?
I know what top deck you're talking about. They actually don't let anyone sit there for some reason during the regular season. I doubt that'll stay.
Oh, they don't let anyone sit
there. The one right.
That one right there. You know what I'm talking about? Right there.
Top left if you're looking straight through. Yeah.
It'll sell out. I'm telling you, it is the craziest. I'm excited for you to go.
Let's all go together.
Yeah.
We'll have a freaking daggum episode right there in the daggum, up there in that area. It'll be quiet enough. It'll be quiet enough in that area.
Do you think you could request to throw the first pitch? Do you have enough clout for that?
I have beef with the Orioles.
Really?
For that first pitch.
Why?
Because I get drafted. Everyone that gets drafted across the NFL, oh, we just... welcome this guy to Cincinnati. Welcome this guy to Cleveland. Yeah. Welcome this guy to New England. Did Kyle Hamilton
throw a first pitch?
Your daggum, I'm pretty sure he did.
Yeah.
Your daggum throw a first pitch. That's like supposed to be normal invitation type stuff.
Yeah.
I get in, nothing. Then next year, a year later, I'm seeing second round picks throwing first pitches. That's a second round pick. I was at least first. So I decided I'll turn over a new leaf. When the Ravens win the Super Bowl, I'm going to throw a first pitch. and then it'll be cleansed, and then there'll be no more beef.
Wait, I think we should do it this playoff.
No.
Why?
Because screw them. Hopefully they have success. But screw them as far as the first pitch. Only as first pitch. Everything else, no beef. Go to the games. Go O's. Woo-hoo.
If they invite you to throw the first pitch of the playoff game, you would say no?
N-O.
You're an idiot.
Super Bowl only.
Did you see?
No. I don't. No. No. Yes.
Did you see my first pitch?
That was weak sauce. What about the guy that I just saw pitching that? I didn't know people's legs slipped out from under them that often.
That was me.
No, this dude was
Nice.
a real player.
Oh,
You're washed up, but
yeah.
that's okay.
But I didn't bounce it. I think you would bounce it if you threw the first pitch.
I have no idea. I don't even know how to depth perceptionally see how far that. I don't even know what I would need.
Yeah,
to.
it's 60-something.
I'd probably
feet.
just
You
lob it up.
definitely would not do that.
Why would I
You got to throw it. And you can decide, do you want to throw it from the mound or you want to throw it in front of the mound?
See, I do hear the mound. You got a little drop off there.
That's what happened.
I'm going to just let it rip.
Yeah, that's what happened
Talk
to
to
me.
my boy Grayson. He'll get me right. Just let it rip. Just let it rip. But we got to win Super Bowl.
Okay.
Or maybe I need to go to a different city.
Nah, you're not doing that.
Oh, because no. They did it to me. I told you.
Maybe it got lost in
I don't let the beef is the.
Yeah,
I turn beef into beef and broccoli. And make it ain't going away. I ain't throwing it out. It's there. Super Bowl, then we cleanse.
I don't understand though. Why would you put the Super Bowl restriction on yourself?
No. They did this.
They said that?
They did this.
No, they didn't.
They did this.
The haters.
Yes, they did this.
Okay.
So then I said, bet. When we win Super Bowl, then I'll throw for first pitch. And then it'll be cleansed.
What about singing the national anthem?
100%. 100%.
Do you know the first line?
Wait, hold on. I do know. I'm just thinking of the national anthem.
Nah, on the spot, it's tough. I don't even know if
Why am I thinking of everything? I'm thinking of the Pledge of Allegiance. Oh, say, can you see?
That was fire.
Thank you.
I thought you were gonna give us more there. I'm not gonna lie.
Thank you. I will do that 100%. Just ask.
Will you
Call me.
Will you do the O with the crowd? Like, will you do it?
See, look, I understand the O thing's cool, right? You know, the O thing's cool, but it's like, why are we yelling to the national anthem? Look, it's cool. I understand. Like, that's y'all. That's our thing. That's our thing. I was about to say y'all's thing. That's our thing, right?
I'll say, out of all the teams that do it, like I know other teams, they'll like Dallas Stars, they'll like chant Stars. Like,
Do they?
yeah, I think the O is the best one.
Interesting.
All right, I think we have that was a good audition.
Yeah, we're actually getting you to sing the national anthem.
Dude, I can do it,
Would
bro.
you crack under pressure?
That's the only thing.
I was gonna say you don't get nervous playing football.
No,
right?
my thing is this. No, this is my thing.
You would forget the words.
When I was singing, this is something as weird as this. So we're a rookie, right? You got to do your rookie sing, which we kind of stopped doing.
Zay just did it.
Yeah, but we don't. We used to do it like the first team meeting. The first team meeting of training camp. Once everyone sits down, you hear. So I sit down in my seat as a rookie. I sit down. When we're gonna start clapping, I'm like, yeah, nice. Like, woo, what are you clapping for? And they're like, go. So I'm trying to figure out a song. I didn't realize how many songs I didn't know the words for a word. I have to know it like the back of my hand because I do kind of fold under pressure if I don't know something.
Yeah.
Like if I don't know the words. So the first time Jimmy told me to sing a T-Pain or Usher song, and I messed up. And he's like trying to mouth the words to me. I'm like, messed up. They booed me off the stage. Next day, same thing, getting there. I can't think of what song I sung this time. This time it was what's his name? Who's in jail? R&B singer.
R. Kelly.
R. Kelly. Yeah, sorry. R. Kelly song. Booed off the stage again. My coach comes to me. He's like, man, look, you got to just sing a song you know. Forget what they telling you. You got to sing a song that you know. Like, cause it's acapella. There's no, see, Zay had music.
Yeah.
It's acapella. And if you mess up a word, you get booed off the stage.
So what's your
only
karaoke
song I knew that if I had to sing the entire song through was Ain't No Mountain High Enough.
Yeah?
As weird as that is.
How's it start?
Listen, baby. That. Listen, yeah.
You can actually sing.
Yeah, low-key vocals even
I
there.
got it. This is what I do. This is what I do. And I was in the choir before I left to come back. Did you see that? No, you didn't see that. I was in the freaking choir. Me, my brother, and my sister.
Before you left to come back
Before I
from.
left to come back to Baltimore.
Oh, church choir.
I was in my church choir.
Yeah.
That's a bucket list check off. Yeah, basically, long story short, singing's like I really do this. People always talk about Tucker and his opera. Nobody care about it. Come on now.
You know what we should get him on also? Masked Singer.
Oh,
Keenan
I'm taking my
Keenan
mask
Allen
off
was just-
immediately. You need to see my face as I'm singing, man. Come on. Come on.
yeah. Keenan Allen was on it.
Was
Did
he
you
really?
out sing him?
What did he sing? Do you know?
Nah, pull it up. But he was pretty good. But you would go Ain't No Mountain High Enough if you had.
I'd have to learn a song. And then also Zach Bryan.
Yeah.
I sung his little revival. I sung Zach Bryan revival.
Wait. Oh, that's a song.
Yeah, I think, yes.
What's the? How's that go?
Now, I don't know how, look, Zach Bryan. I haven't talked about Zach Bryan. Zach Bryan, you know the country music singer, Zach
Yeah.
Bryan.
Is he dating a TikTok star?
Is he?
Yeah, Brianna Chicken Fry.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, I think I met her actually.
Yeah.
She's been on tour with him.
Okay, I actually did meet her. She came to Marquee.
Okay.
So I'm in Costa Rica. My dad says, yo, he calls my sister, puts her on speaker. My sister's with me in Costa Rica. He's like, hey, we got some guy wants to come to Marquee. Marquee Oasis, for people that don't know. Marquee Oasis is 229 acres of love, greatness, water, everything you need, weights, room, peace in Alabama. Come on down. About 40 minutes from the airport, coming down to Marquee Oasis, wedding venue, anything you need, we can make it happen. Anyway, she says, yeah, man, we got a guy who wants to come down to Marquee Oasis, throw a little party for his crew. I'm like, who? Like, some guy named Zach Bryan. I'm like, man, it's kind of last minute, but like, I literally was like, man, if he's got enough clout, like, for sure. So then I look him up on IG. I'm like, yo, buddy's like famous. I'm like, tell him to slide. So tell him to slide. Tell him to come through. I like start like telling people like, yeah, I got the Zach Bryan guy coming. And they're like, who? I'm like, Zach, I think his name's Zach Bryan. I kept thinking, they're like, Luke Bryan? I'm like, nah, I'm pretty sure it's Zach. They're like, yo, he's like up and coming, blah, blah, blah. I'm like,
Yeah,
cool.
That's why he's coming to me.
I'm like, yeah, that's dope. It's dope. So he just so happened to have a concert, and he was had an off day, wanted to throw a party for his crew. So like 50 people. Cool guy, chilling. I'm like, yeah, what are you guys in town for? They're like, we got a concert. I'm like, I'm about to slide. I'm about to slide, bro. Then I just saw Roquan was on stage. I was like, oh crap, Roquan was. I'm like, I didn't know why Roquan was on stage dancing. I didn't really put two and two together. I didn't hit up Roquan because I didn't even know who the Zach Bryan guy was.
Yeah.
Go to the concert. As I'm like, in their little trailer house. They got trailers. They got barbers. You can get a tattoo. I was like, yo, this is kind of fire. Like, you can get whatever you need. Boys getting tattooed. Freaking, I'm backstage. I mean, I'm like, yo, like, this is kind of fire. As I'm going out, they're like, all right, so you're going to sing the part in Revival. And I'm like, what do you mean? Because, like, that was the third time somebody had said something to me about the Revival and, like, dealing with me. And I'm like, what are y'all, like?
Yeah.
I'm thinking this is a pre-thing. I'm thinking, I don't think a revival. I know it's a church revival. So I'm like, what are y'all talking about? Next thing you know, she's like, all right, so you got to learn the words. I'm like, what do you mean? Like, you got to learn the words of the song. His girl, I think, if that's his same girl.
Yeah.
I think she was famous for something with media. Maybe.
Yeah.
So I'm like looking up. So she shows me the lyrics. I'm like, okay, so I'm singing this part. And I'm trying to memorize it. But I know myself. it's not clicking. So I go to this girl. It's like, I'm in like because I wasn't backstage the whole time. We like sat in like this private area, stood in this private area. I'm like, I don't know the like rhythm, the jingle of how it sounds. So I'm like, hey, how do you sing? Could you sing this to me real quick? She's like, we're having an all night. And I'm just like, it still ain't sticking. They're like, all right, it's time. We're going backstage. I'm like, I'm not ready. I'm like, I'm not ready. Go out there. I'm talking to dude. I'm like, bro. I'm talking to his like little homie backstage. I'm like, bro, you got to go out there with me. Like, you got to sing this with me. Like, I need help. I know I'm gonna get one line right.
Yeah.
But it's 4 more before that.
You sang on stage?
I sang on stage.
Where's the footage?
We're having it. Okay, it was the song's kind of fire though, but it's kind of fire.
Where's the footage though?
I got it somewhere.
Okay.
I think. Anyway, got up there. I was like, because he'd be up there, Zach be up there, and then he just walks off and just leaves the mic for you. I'm like, it's my time. But I wasn't I just wasn't. I wish I would have been more prepared to where I really could have got up there and swagged with it, been living, like, you know what I'm saying? Because it was really audition. Yeah. And I'm not gonna say I failed the audition, but I definitely wasn't.
You just weren't prepped.
I wasn't prepped. Why did you tell me when we was chilling for an hour before we left, all of a sudden, like, hey, you're singing Revival? I'm like, what?
Did Roquan sing Revival?
Yeah, but I don't think he sung.
There's no.
They were telling me Roquan was super nervous. They said he was super duper nervous. And when I saw his clip, he just got up there and went. He's just like jumping. I at least grabbed the mic, like got on the mic. And was like,
Did the audience vibe with you?
It's so crazy. I was just not locked in, bro.
Yeah.
Some people were like, were you just on stage? I was like, yeah. Yeah, it was me. But dude, it was my singing career is soon to take off.
It's gonna start at the national anthem. I can't wait.
Gonna start at the national anthem.
I can't wait. All right, let's close it out. Analyst Humph. Let me just, for the people out there, let me do some bragging on your part. Analyst Humph said last week, first, he said that Vibes would carry Colorado to a W.
I did.
That happened. Next, he actually specified that South Carolina would score 2 touchdowns and Georgia would still win the game comfortably. They went up 14-3. Sorry. And Georgia won the football game.
Loud.
You said that kids can't deal with commotion. Michigan State got throttled.
Come on now. That's 3.
And last but not least, you said, who wants an upset? Who wants an upset alert?
Come on.
You said the swamp would be swamping.
Come on.
And it swamped.
Come on, man. Do you want to put your money where your mouth is? Then listen to him. Period. For 4.
4 for 4.
This isn't a game. This is not a game. A lot of you think, oh, who's Analyst Humph? He's him. That's who he is. Period. Point blank, period. Undefeated. Who we got for the week? Talk to me.
This week, Florida State, number 4 in the country, travels to Clemson. This week, Ole Miss, number 15, plays number 13, Alabama, in Tuscaloosa. Then the Pac-12 is the new SEC, the Conference of Champions. Number 19, Colorado, heads to Oregon, number 10. UCLA is ranked. They're at 22. They play at Utah, number 19. Oregon State, DJ,
My God.
number 14. At Washington State, number 21. The big game of the week, Ohio State at Notre Dame, 6v9. What's Analyst Humph think about this slate?
We got some
we got games.
Finally, we got some daggone games. Guys, Analyst Humph here. All right, let's start with Clemson versus
FSU.
FSU. FSU's going to whip them. Clemson, I've seen enough. You talk about washed. Clemson, washed. It's done. Dabo, good run. Enjoy it. It might be time to just go to another school, if I'm being honest. Get a new fresh start. It might be there. So That right there, easy cakewalk FSU. And FSU looks really good. FSU wins big over Clemson.
They did struggle against Boston College.
Yeah. But that was because they beat LSU.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were, we beat
Yeah,
LSU. Rat poison is poisonous. Very poisonous. Alabama versus Ole Miss. Guys, I'm going to be honest with you. I was in the car today, texting and driving. Shouldn't be doing that, but I do have a Tesla, which can drive for me. Guess who I almost texted in the car? Lane Kiffin. I almost texted Lane Kiffin.
Saying what? You're going to beat us?
It might be time.
Woo!
It might be time. Now, the only bad thing about that, before I give my prediction, the only bad thing about that is Saban knows Kiffin pretty well. You can think you know Saban, but don't nobody know Saban. So, guys, look, I want to say it, but I don't want to say it.
Who do you think is going to be QB1 on Saturday? They got to go back to Milroe.
It's time to use Milrose as a daggum. You want to know what makes me mad is when college quarterbacks act like they can't get hit. Like, dude, you're not Brady. Like Jalen Milroe, you're daggum look 250. You're, from muscle, all muscle. Like you're the fastest guy on the team. Like you can just run people. Like what happened to the old Tim Tebow?
They
Cam
designed
Newton?
0 runs for him against Texas, so maybe it's not on him.
I don't even know. Just scramble, just freaking run out. Like you remember Cam Newton and Tim Tebow just lowering their shoulder on people. Like, dude, you ain't a pocket passer anyway. Like, who cares if your arm hurt? Just go right there, run. Anyway, guys, I don't want to say it.
Hey, I'm gonna help you. I hyped you up. I'm showing you love. I'm gonna just leave a reminder. Leave the Bama bias out of it, or that won't be him.
That's the only prediction you've ever gotten wrong thus far this season.
I'm coming back to it. Let me come back to
All
it.
right, Colorado at Oregon.
Colorado, Oregon, guys, look, it's been a good run. It's been a good run for Colorado. I just believe that not having Travis Hunter coming off this game, is it a little slumpy? Has the media got to you? Is the hype brewing? I think this might be a jump restarter for Colorado, and Oregon comes out of there with the win. Okay. Or is it Oregon?
Yeah.
Is that Oregon? Oregon remains one of the top dogs in the Pac-12, and Colorado takes their first L of the season.
UCLA at Utah, 22-19.
Is Utah's main quarterback back?
Cam Rising, he should be back for this game. I don't know.
I'm a big fan of Utah. I feel like they play with a lot of grit, and I think that they have a somewhat easy win.
Okay, Utah. This is a tricky one. Oregon State at Washington State.
I have not watched much of Oregon State, but if DJ Ukulele is anything like he used to be at Clemson, I don't want to pick anything that he's cooking.
Nah, he's been good. I don't want to influence you. Now, this is tough for Analyst Humph because Pac-12, a lot of West Coast late night.
There's a lot of.
It's tough for you to get good film on these teams.
Yeah, I mean, golly, that Colorado game, I was like, freak. It's Washington State versus Oregon
State in Washington State.
I'm going to give it to DJ Ukulele, even though, boy, you stunk it up at Clemson. I'd like you guys to take the dub in a hostile environment at Washington State.
All right, the game of the weekend. Ohio State at Notre Dame. It's on the road in South Bend. Sam Hartman, Notre Dame. Kyle McCord. You got Marvin Harrison Jr. He's back. He's healthy. He's feeling good. Notre Dame, maybe they're legit finally.
There's a lot of fraudulent teams, and there's a lot of good teams. Notre Dame will show you both every single year. Goodness and fraudulent. But today, Sunday, Saturday, whatever daggum Saturday when they play, they will be the typical fraudulent frauds that we know Notre Dame as. And Ohio State will take care of business that needs to be taken care of.
Really? I think Notre Dame's going to win that game.
Why?
Have you seen McCord play yet?
No.
That's all I'll say.
I think every team's having a down year. Ohio State sucks.
Yeah.
That's what you're trying to tell me.
Yeah.
Ohio State sucks.
They don't suck, but
They're mid.
Yeah.
Are they Texas mid?
No, Texas would beat Ohio State.
No.
You're disgusting. You're actually you need help. Seek counsel.
What are you gonna do? Are you getting me tickets when we play in the playoff?
I will 100%. If Texas, I'm 100%. I will 100%. Oh my gosh!
I want you going to the Rose Bowl, to the box office, and buying my ticket.
Hey, You have some great seats.
Perfect. Close it out, Analyst Humph. Let's see if you can hide those skeletons in the closet, bury your sins in the past. Can he pick against the Tide?
Guys, let me make myself very clear here. I believe Alabama will have a very long football season. I believe there might be a chance they lose 3 to 4 games. As dramatic as that sounds, I think LSU will be a really tough game to beat. This one just disgusts me. I think it will be very tough to beat Auburn. You know, Auburn's always ready to pounce on a hurt Alabama team, a one-limp Alabama. They're always pouncing. Do we play Tennessee this year? We play Tennessee like every year. I mean, guys, I just can't see Bama doing much unless they just make a complete U-turn. And that's why I'm here to say, the Crimson Tide beats Ole Miss. Woo!
All right, that's not one of the 3 that they're going to lose. Fair enough. That's Analyst Humph. Still don't know if Marlon's playing on Sunday, but excited to find out. Hey, the beauty of Sunday is that it will come, and we will see. You want to close it out for the people? Tell them subscribe. And,
guys, subscribe, like, contrast, do what you can. Punchline Pod, tell a friend, tell a family member, tell someone you don't know. Coming to you live every Monday. Our live show of the week will be coming soon, that I just made up, but it's coming, and you will be there in the audience filling in. We love you guys. Hey, keep 10 toes behind them. Good night.